So hi guys, it's Rat. So today we are going to be talking just about the Bible. So here we go. This is my first time that I've made a channel off of the Bible, and this channel is gonna start being only about the Bible, and that kind of stuff. So I know we've all been through stuff that hurts in desperate times, like when we just want to cry on the ground and just sit there and cry for hours and hours. But one thing we should do when we feel like crying for hours is we should go to the Lord, because one verse I am going to share with y'all today is Psalm 27:9. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. And when we hear that verse right there, I normally always think about troubles, because when we go through troubles, we can get angry or really upset. And that's one of the worst times we can have, is getting upset about nothing. And I do that a lot when I get upset. For instance, like when my dad had died, and then when I had been sexually abused, I had started going through that phase where I got angry and then would start to cry. But then the Lord really took me from that phase of life and made me into this happier person. And when I talk to y'all today about this, I just want to say all of our problems can only be fixed by one person, and that one person is the Lord. So we should all go to Him for things like that. But I'm not forcing y'all to go to Him. I mean, this is just, you can if you want to, you don't have to if you don't want to. And things like that. And in another verse we're going to talk about today is Psalm 27:1, which is also in Exodus 15:2. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? I think what they're saying in here to me is, whom shall I fear? We all know in the Bible a lot it says, do not be afraid. And when God says He will never forsake us, that is a promise of saying He will never leave us. And that is an amazing promise right there that He makes to us, that He will never, ever, ever leave us within our daily walk with Him. And yes, I'm doing my daily walk with Him too, so forgive me if And then another one we are going to talk about today is Psalm 26:11. But as for me, I will walk in mine integrity. Redeem me and be merciful unto me. And it's also in Psalm 26:1. But I just think that one is powerful. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, the next verse I'm going to tell you, a lot of times in the Bible it says, give glory to God. So this one is kind of like those, and it is Psalm 29:2, and it's also in 2 Chronicles 20:21. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto His name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. And if y'all don't know, I'm reading in King James Version, so that's why it's kind of like that. But I do love these verses that I'm sharing with y'all. But my favorite part about Psalm 27:9, which is also in Psalm 69:17, is that he's saying, hide not thy face far from me. And that's one of my favorite parts in that verse, is hide not thy face far from me. And that's why that one is kind of my favorite. And then we're also going to talk about Psalm 27:2. When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, come upon me to eat my flesh, they stumbled and fell. That one is also in Psalms 14:4, which is pretty nice. And another one we're going to talk about is Psalm 27:3. Thou and host should encamp against me. My heart shall not fear, though war should rise against me. In this will I be confident. Psalm 36 is also what it's in. But I'm just sharing with y'all today some of my favorite verses. And later I'll be doing a live stream. So stay tuned for that. Because, and if y'all want, I have my Instagram and, well, my Instagram in the description down below. So if you have questions or things you want me to read from the Bible, just comment what you want me to read, and every day I will have a shout out. So make sure you like all of my posts, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Bye!